Hi students, welcome to virtual class of Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai. I am Sri Kumar. The class is for 8th standard students. Subject is mathematics. Let me begin the class.
Dear students, this video and class is for class 8 students and subject is mathematics. And the topic over here is variation, not a new term for you. You have learned about variation in previous year also. In 6th standard also, this is a revision or repetition of it, comparatively lighter topic. What is variation? Variation is having a simple meaning that change. What change? The change in the data or the nature of change in the data is what is discussed in variation. The data has got its own nature or pattern in when they change. That particular aspect is taken into consideration to develop some techniques of mathematics in order to solve complicated problems in future. It's a very simple technique and you are going to learn it so simply and quickly. Now let us think seriously about it. Here is a situation where it is very simple for you to understand number of notebooks 12 and the cost of it is 240 rupees. Correct? Number of notebook 1 the cost is 20, that means one notebook costs 20 rupees, that means 3 notebooks will be costing 60 rupees, 9 will be costing 180 and 24 will be costing 480, 50 we will be getting at 1000 rupees because we know that 1 costs 20 rupees. On another thing that we notice that when 12 it is 240, 3 is to 60, that means when it is 9 it is increasing, 24 further increasing, 50 further increasing. That means when x and y are direct variation. What is direct variation? Where x increases, y also increases. Such variations are called direct variation and it is represented as s directly proportional to y. X directly प्रोपोर्शनली आपको ऐसा पढ़ना है टू y, मतलब जब x बढ़ेगा y भी बढ़ेगा, मतलब x डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू y. वे एक्चुअली ग्रीक अल्फाबेट अल्फा है लेकिन अल्फा बढ़ने का नहीं, इधर x इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू y. नंबर ऑफ बुक्स बढ़ जाएगा तो टोटल कॉस्ट भी बढ़ जाएगा. एंड v, इफ यू डोंट नो हाउ मच इट कॉस्ट, 240 डिवाइडेड बाय 12 इज इक्वल टू 20. Yeah, it is already given that only upon. And if you consider x or y, it is if you are dividing now in the case of 480 divided by 24, that is also 20. If you are dividing 24 with 480, you will be getting 1 upon 20. Correct? Even in this case, you will be getting, if you are dividing 12 upon 240, you will be getting 1 upon 20. So इससे हमको पता चलता है when we divide x with y, you will be getting a constant and which is denoted by k. That means we can write that x upon y will be k, a constant. This is the conclusion that you should understand, that you should apply tomorrow. X upon y constant है तो x is equal to a constant into y. X is equal to a constant into y. This you should remember. Okay, that is very interesting for you and it is simple, and x upon y is constant. This particular thing should be very thorough within you as far as that. Okay, we will be trying to apply this direct variation in a real life situation. For that we are having a sum here or question here. Cost of groundnut is directly proportional to its weight. If cost of 5 kg of groundnut is 450 rupees, then find the cost of 1 quintal of groundnut. We will simply understand this is a sum of direct variation. Why? Because when one quantity increase, the directly the other will increase. That means 5 kilogram it is 450. We know that 100 kilogram will be having very high. And we also know that if it is a matter of direct variation, we know that x upon y is a constant. We can take anything as x over here if you are constant. If you are thinking about the value of it. Suppose that if we want to write that 100 kilogram, we have to find out. If we, in that case, let x be the price and y be the quantity. In that case, we will write x upon y as 450 rupees for 5 will be equal to x rupees for 100 kilogram. Understood? And we will simply calculate it. We know that x upon y is a constant. If x upon y is a constant, we will get the constant from the first itself. What is that? 450 upon 5 is equal to the constant. How much it is? 9. 5s are 90. So you can directly apply 100 into 90. You will be getting 90 and 00 rupees. This much of rupees. Or you can cross multiply here. 5x is equal to 450 into 100, that is 00 here, and x is equal to 45000 upon 5, which is equal to 9 times here and again 30 rupees. This much you will pay. I did it roughly because this is a very simple sum. So you apply x upon y is a constant. Basically आपको क्या याद रखना है, डायरेक्ट प्रोपोर्शन में 1 upon the other is constant. ये आपको समझना है, समझाना है मुझे. Next, here is another situation. There are students standing in a row and the number of 40 students in 6 rows, 10 students in 24 rows, 24 students in 10 rows, 12 students in 20 rows, 8 students in 30 rows. मुझे तो समझ में आया. There are 240 students. इधर से समझ में आया. 10 rows, 24 in each. There are 240 students. किसी भी केस में कैसे मालूम पड़ा? मल्टीप्लिकेशन से मालूम पड़ा. तो ये कौन सा वेरिएशन है? What is the peculiarity? 40 है तो 6, 10 कम हो गए तो ये बढ़ गया, ये बढ़ गया तो ये कम हो गया, वापस कम हो गया तो ये बढ़ गया, सबसे कम हो गया तो ये सबसे ज्यादा हो गया. That means where one x is increasing, y is decreasing. We call it as inverse variation. अब ये भी पढ़ा है, वापस आ रहे हैं. We can also represent this as x and y also. Up to us, x and y करो, आ करो, कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं. X is inversely proportional to y. How will we show inverse proportion when x varies inversely with y? Then we found that product multiplication से हमको आंसर मिल गया. So that product is constant. Product is constant. लिखिएगा कैसे? X is inversely proportional. Y. X is inversely proportional to y. ऐसा लिखना पड़ता है. Okay, this you should know how to write inverse proportion. If you know how to write inverse proportion, that can be converted into the proportionality sign can be removed by a constant just like before. Here in this case we got the constant as 240. In this case we got, in any case it can be anything. So here the product is constant. Product will be constant. That is what you have to remember. In the case of direct variation, the ratio was constant. Here in the case of inverse variation, inversely proportional. In the case of inverse variation, ये आपको आगे कैरी करना है. Product is constant. याद रखो. ये याद रखने के लिए ये सब कर रहे हैं. इनवर्स वेरिएशन में प्रोडक्ट कांस्टेंट. इनवर्स वेरिएशन कैसे पहचानेगा? एक नंबर बढ़ेगा तो दूसरा नंबर कम होते जाएगा. 40 है तो 6, 8 है तो 30, प्रोडक्ट इज 240. That way you should understand this situation. Let us go ahead. So x can be calculated by k upon y depending upon what thing is asked. Sometimes it will be a direct question. Here f is inversely proportional to d square, where d is equal to 5, f is equal to 18. Hence if d is equal to 10, f कितना होगा? When f is equal to 50, d कितना होगा? ये क्यों दिया है आपके टेक्स्ट बुक में? This is given because you are not familiar with such inverse proportion and inverse dealing. So we will write it in a multiplication way. When f is inversely proportional to d square, we will say that f into d is a constant. Here d square is a constant. So what we have to write? Here it is given that if d is 10, find f. If f is 50, find d. लेकिन हमको एक चीज मालूम होना बहुत जरूरी पड़ता है. F and D are two data here. From data D is 5 and it is given as 18. And it is given that F is inverse. Then we will write F की जगह पे 18 लिखा, D की जगह 5 square and which is equal to K. We know that so product will be constant. And the constant over here is 450. Once we got constant, Once we got the constant, we are smart now. D is equal to 10 and constant is 50, and we'll find out D square. If f is given as 50, the constant is 450 from the same situation, and D is equal to 3 or minus 3. D square 9 मिला, तो आंसर में 2 आ गया, क्योंकि माइनस 3 स्क्वायर भी 9 है, 3 स्क्वायर भी 9 है, तो D स्क्वायर 9 मिलने से 2 आंसर मिल जाते हैं, प्लस और माइनस 3. That common thing you know very well. It happens. So variation is a very simple chapter where you will be getting two main things, direct variation and inverse variation. In the case of direct variation, we know that x upon y will be constant. In the case of inverse variation, x into y will be constant. The product will be constant. Remember that. Okay. Please go through the video once again. Pause. Look into the textbook. Then look into examples. So direct application है, मैं ऐसे मैं explain नहीं कर रहा हूँ. Direct application of examples वो समझ के एक बार concept और example समझ में आया, without looking into the guide, without looking any resource from the internet, आप अपने आप करेंगे. किधर भी आप आंसर कैसे मिलेगा वो ढूंढने को गया, आपका एक्सरसाइज नहीं हो रहा है. फिर एक्सरसाइज क्या होता है, अपने आप करते हैं, अपना बॉडी के लिए करते हैं. वैसे ये भी, इफ उसमें कुछ पानी डाला मतलब some kind of adulteration, ये अपने को ही अफेक्ट होएगा. So it should not happen. स्लो होने दो. There is no problem that you are doing it slow. You are at home comfortably. कोई आपको पूछ रहा नहीं है. But don't look into the guide. Don't look into the answer. Don't expect answer from me also, because ये सब पढ़ने के बाद, एग्जाम्पल भी देखने के बाद, आपको समझ में आने के बाद एक्सरसाइज करना है, ताकि यू विल गेट द आइडिया. अल्टीमेटली एक दो सम में हार जाएगा वो आप देख लीजिए, बट इनिशियल सम्स आर क्वाइट इजी. आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? सो प्लीज डोंट डू दैट मिस्टेक. थैंक यू.
Now click on the subscription button below to subscribe the channel, then the bell button to get the notifications of the new videos. Thank you.